Hi, it's me again. I know you're tired of seeing me. So I want to talk about my fears. Um, Everyone who knows me in real life, and some of you who might watch my videos, know that I've been single for a good bit of time. And I've been through some stuff. I started the journey to find my person, find somebody who sees me and likes what they see and accepts what is me. And one of the fears I started the journey on was, what if somebody loves me and I can't love them back and I destroy them? So what would I do? I would probably stick around, even though it's not what I want. And I've done that. Um, I don't really worry too much about the people who I don't really feel a connection to. And lately, I'm kind of okay with that because when they inevitably decide to leave, I won't feel one way or another about it. Not because I don't care about them, because I do care, but because there was no real connection. Because the times when I do start to feel like, hey, this might be something, I get my hopes up, only to find out that the idea of me is better than the reality of me to people. At least that's how it feels. Only to find that somebody who seems like they're so different from everybody else ends up doing the same thing. And I end up standing alone and feeling like a pathetic fool because I let myself believe again that maybe, because there's always a part of me that says, aren't I due a win? Isn't a broken clock right twice a day? Doesn't my person exist? Now, I got people I can call and talk to and spend time with, and I love these people. I do. I really do love them, and I appreciate them, and I know that they care. But there are things that I can't share with them because they'll either be extremely negative, and say, why do you try? Why do I try? Because I'm stubborn and stupid. I exist. And I can't be alone in that. I can't be alone in that I am the only person who could ever truly love me in my entirety. So I fear the wasted time. I fear the wasted hope. I fear hurting another person. But I so want that person that's going to sit and watch movies with me. That person whose texts I'm going to be like so excited to get. That person who doesn't see me as just pretty. That person who doesn't see me as just a novelty. That person who can actually see me the way I see other people. But when I get my hopes up, I start wondering, where's their head at? What do they want? When they meet me, are they going to be like, yeah, the idea of her is better than the reality? And then I'm stuck feeling like a piece of crap. And feeling stupid. And feeling destroyed to a degree. Which is why, lately the whole dead inside thing has kind of worked for me. Because if you don't get your hopes up, it doesn't matter. And a lot of times in my life, I've aimed low. Because I don't feel like I'm someone who can ask for the bar to be outside of hell, sub-basement level. Because even at sub-basement level, it seems like I'm not worth that. And no matter how much I do to try to prove that I'm a good person to make a space for, that I'm going to show up and I'm not going to expect a whole lot in return. I just want a space. I want my person. I want to feel not alone. And I don't want to give up the hope. I want to love somebody who can love me back. And I know I've had that in the past. But I never really had the full acceptance. Which I think that is too much to ask, to be fully accepted. But it sucks to wear a mask. It sucks to have somebody you're around go, you embarrassed me. You shouldn't have been talking about that. It sucks not knowing where you stand with people. Like, where do I stand? And they're not going to say anything because it's hard to tell somebody like, hey, this is how I see you. Because sometimes even that gets you rejected because they're like, no. Oh, no, you can't like me like that. No. Because I'm not looking for that. And so many times you don't know why they disappeared. Why they backed the hell off. Because they're not going to tell you. I fear rejection. Especially when I actually want the person's attention. I fear having to reject somebody who wants to be in my life, who I can't align with. I don't want to hurt anybody, and I don't want anybody to hurt me. I'm tired of it. It's hard to love yourself when these things happen. So, there you go. Those are some fears. It sucks.